Hey, Yvonne, just checking in. We're still on for Sunday, right? I've been so super excited all week. That sushi lunch is going to be incredible. Sorry, sushi? What are you talking about? Don't be modest. I heard through the PTA grapevine that you're taking everyone out for sushi. And it's a pretty high-end place too, right? Wait, no. I never said anything like that. I have a family gathering this Sunday. That's it. So the sushi's for your family? Makes sense. Celebrating in style since you moved into that gated community. Kimmy, there's no celebration. I haven't booked anything. And it's just a normal family visit. Uh-huh. So you're telling me it's just a coincidence that people are talking about a fancy sushi outing? And your name came up? I'm telling you, I didn't plan a thing. I've got nothing to do with this sushi talk. Yvonne, come on! You don't have to hide it. Everyone knows you've been saving up for years. Nobody's judging. This isn't about judgment. I just don't want rumors spreading. I have no reservation, no party, no sushi plans. Too late. I already told the PTA group chat we're meeting at Maple Grove Sushi on Sunday at noon sharp. See you then. Kimmy, no. Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? I mean, there's no this to tell them about. Sure there is. Don't worry, it'll be great. It won't be at all. Kimmy! Oh no. Yvonne, hi! I just happened to hear the most fascinating little rumor today. Oh? What kind of rumor? Word around the PTA is, you bought a house in Kingsridge Preserve. And not just any house, the penthouse unit, no less. Is it true? Yes, we did actually buy a penthouse unit. We'd been saving for a long time and the timing finally worked out. Well, congratulations. That's admirable. Though I must admit, I was a little surprised. Kingsridge isn't exactly an entry-level community, if you know what I'm saying. I know it isn't. That's why we waited until we were completely ready. It's well within our means. Oh, sure, of course. I just worry, that's all. Sometimes people push themselves a little too hard to appear a certain way, and then, well, boxed pasta and budgeting apps become your whole personality. I assure you we're not in that position. We've done the math 1,000 times. It's well within our means. But thank you for your concern. You know, I've always believed in celebrating milestones, especially for members of our PTA family. So I had an idea. Let's throw a little celebration party for you. Why don't we all meet up for a nice meal on Sunday? That's kind of you, but I already have plans with family this Sunday. Oh, it's no trouble at all. You don't have to plan a thing. All you have to do is stop by. I've already spoken to the restaurant and everything. Wait, you've spoken to the restaurant? Which restaurant? Maple Grove Sushi. I figured something elegant but relaxed would be in order. I've invited some of the PTA moms. It'll be fun, and a nice gesture for your big step up in the world. Rachel, I didn't agree to this. You really should have asked me first. Oh, don't be difficult. Everyone's already so excited. It would be rude to cancel now. I'm not trying to be rude, but I really can't make it. I already told you, I have a prior commitment. We have a family gathering that day. Oh, well, if it's your family, then I'm sure they'll understand if you pop out for an hour. Besides, you wouldn't want to look ungrateful to your compatriots in the PTA, now would you? Look, I am very grateful for all the hard work everyone puts in. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I'm not attending any dinner with you guys on Sunday. Yvonne, be reasonable. It's not every day someone in our circle buys into Kingsridge. A little celebration wouldn't hurt, not to mention a little gratitude to the people taking time out of their day to celebrate with you. With all due respect, my gratitude isn't measured in whether I show up to a surprise lunch I didn't plan. I've said no, Rachel. Please respect that. So you're really going to turn your back on everyone after they made time for you? After I went out of my way to organize this? I think if you were really doing it for me, you would have talked to me first. I'm not going to be pressured into attending something I never agreed to, and that's final. Wow, really? I'm so proud of you. You're standing up to your family, ditching that lame party with them, and joining the real party with us. Okay, see you Sunday, sweetie. Rachel, no, that's not what I meant. What is going on today? Is there a gas leak in town or something? Hey, Yvonne, we just arrived at Maple Grove Sushi. You weren't here yet, so we just went on inside. I gave your name at the door, and they said that you reserved an entire private room for us. Wow! It's such a nice setup, and it really looks like you went all out for this. Since my kids were getting hungry, we went ahead and placed a few orders to get things started. We've got miso soup, sashimi, and one of those giant sushi platters, and everything looks incredible. We decided to start with a bluefin since it seemed like a good way to kick things off. Honestly, this is probably the best sushi lunch we've ever had, so thank you for putting it together. We'll keep ordering for now and just settle in, so don't worry about rushing. Let me know if you're running a little late. But either way, we're just going to enjoy ourselves. Oh, we just got another plate. Gotta go, darling. Kimmy, I just saw your message. Can you please explain what's going on at Maple Grove? Oh, hey, yeah, we're still here. It's been great. The staff let us in the moment I gave them your name. Whole place is reserved. Reserved under my name? That's impossible. I never called them. I most definitely never made any reservation with them. Wait, seriously? We all thought this was your big celebration. I mean, you just moved, right? I did, yes, but I didn't move into the place people seem to think. Huh? Then where did you go? Everyone was saying you bought in Kingsridge. We moved to Windsor Bluffs 2 weeks ago. What? You're kidding! Wow! That's where everyone wants to be! Exactly. And I asked the preschool to wait until after break to share that, for reasons like this. So, what's going on with you? Where are you? We've been hosting family at home today, exactly like I told you. We ordered 3 lunch sets and supplemented with catering. No restaurant, no guests. But no, that can't be right. The restaurant had everything set. They literally had your full name and walked us right to the private room you reserved for us. Or, well, that I thought you reserved for us. I didn't give them my name. I didn't make the booking. Someone else must have. But who would do that? I have a sneaking suspicion who it was, but for now, all that I can tell you is that it wasn't me. Hey, this could be a little bit of a problem. Like I texted you earlier, we just assumed that you were coming, so we ordered some food. A lot of food, actually. And who's we, exactly? Oh, you know, my family. And a few other people I texted. I mean, this was supposed to be a friendly thing, right? So I invited some friends. And they invited some friends and their families. And, well, it kind of became a bigger deal than I was planning. Kimmy, how many people are there right now? I didn't do a head count, but maybe around 40? Give or take. Some already left with takeout. 40 people in a restaurant I didn't reserve at a party for me, all while I'm not present. And no one thought to check with me? Ask me what's going on? I don't know what to say, Yvonne. The staff treated it like it was confirmed. We just walked right in, sat down, and started eating. We never wanted to cause trouble. Everyone was excited. And you know how word spreads, right? It was kind of inevitable. I'm less interested in how word spreads and more concerned with how the bill is being handled. Well, that's what I was trying to talk to you about. How much is it? Last I checked, the total came out to be around $1,700. Good grief, Kimmy. What in the world were you thinking doing all of this? I mean, people were hungry. I was hungry. My husband was hungry. My kids were hungry. So we ordered a bunch of stuff. Oh, and we also ordered a bit extra to take home. So just to recap, someone made a reservation using my name without telling me. You walked in, assumed I was footing the bill, invited half the neighborhood, and now you're holding a nearly $2,000 bill in your hands? It sounds worse when you say it like that. That's because it is worse, and it's not my responsibility. But your name was on the reservation. Yeah, and? I already told you, I didn't make the reservation. I didn't eat any of the food. I wasn't even at the party. But now you want to try and stick me with the bill? Yeah, that's not happening. So, what now? You're really not gonna help us with this? Who invited everyone, Kimmy? Who ordered and ate the food? Who went to the restaurant? The answer to those 3 questions should give you a good hint at who should be paying. Well, how about we split it? Oh, gee, Kimmy, that's a great idea. I've got the perfect split. You pay 100% of the bill, and I pay 0%. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to have a little talk with the other mastermind of today's mayhem. Yvonne, wait! The waiter's coming around asking me to pay the bill again. I can't pay this much. Yvonne! Hey, Rachel. Hope you don't mind the intrusion. I got a quick question for you. Where exactly are you right now? Yvonne, so nice of you to check in. I'm at Sora Sushi, and let me tell you, it's just divine. You really should try their truffle yellowtail sometime. It's positively heavenly. Interesting, because there's a private lunch happening at Maple Grove Sushi right now. There was a reservation made in my name, and 40 people are attending it. Oh, that old thing? Yes, we did start up planning to meet there, but I changed the location at the last minute. Thought I sent you a note. Must have slipped my mind. You didn't send me anything. And let's not just slide past the fact that the reservation at Maple Grove was made under my full legal name. Well, yes. I put it under your name as a courtesy. You were the one being celebrated, after all. I figured it would be symbolic. You didn't tell me. You didn't ask. You used my name without permission. That's not symbolic, that's fraud. Fraud? Oh, come now. Don't be so dramatic. It was a simple placeholder while we finalized the actual venue. These things happen when you organize social events. No, Rachel. What actually happened was this. You booked a full restaurant in my name, let people believe I was hosting, and then went off to eat somewhere else while trying to stick me with the bill. Yvonne, let's not pretend you don't have the means to handle a lunch tab. You just bought into Kingsridge Preserve, didn't you? This kind of expense isn't going to break you. You're misinformed. I didn't buy into Kingsridge. I bought into Windsor Bluffs. Windsor Bluffs? Yes, 2 weeks ago. We've already moved in. I've been keeping it on the down low and only telling close friends and family up until now. I didn't want this kind of attention. You mean to tell me you've been living in Windsor Bluffs and didn't say a word to anyone? That's just rude. No, Rachel. What's rude is booking a restaurant in someone else's name and trying to screw them. Oh, don't be so sensitive. Honestly, if you didn't want to be responsible, you should have canceled the Maple Grove reservation yourself. That would have solved everything. You're really going to sit there and suggest that I should have canceled a reservation I never made? One that you created, in secret, under my name? Well, once I updated the venue, it became your responsibility to follow through. You can't expect me to micromanage every detail. Rachel, I never knew the reservation existed. You never told me you made it. You never told me I was hosting. You just dropped the whole thing on me and hoped I'd either show up and pay it or take the fall if I didn't. Look, you have a reputation now. You're the one who moved into Windsor Bluffs, right? Let's be honest. You owe the community a little generosity. I owe this community exactly nothing. Certainly not a party orchestrated behind my back so you could boost your own ego and avoid footing the bill. If you didn't want the attention, you shouldn't have bought into the most exclusive neighborhood in the region. People notice things, Yvonne, and they talk. Yes, they do. In fact, that's how I found out you were loudly telling people I had a reservation at Maple Grove. Loud enough for Kimmy to overhear and assume it was an open invitation. I wasn't telling people anything. If someone happened to overhear a private conversation, that's hardly my fault. Private conversations don't happen at full volume over coffee in front of 5 other moms. You staged that entire setup. You wanted people to show up. And what if I did? People expect a celebration when someone joins Windsor Bluffs. I was giving them what they expected. It reflects well on all of us when new families are gracious. Don't twist this. This wasn't about anyone else. This was about you. You didn't like that I moved up while you were still on the wait list. So you tried to humiliate me, or at least drain my wallet. Oh, please. You're hardly the first person to move up in there. It doesn't threaten me. You're right. It doesn't threaten you. It exposes you. Because when someone else earns what you pretend to deserve, you can't handle it. If I were you, I'd watch my tone. The PTA still listens to me. And I have no problem explaining this whole mess in a very different light. Go ahead, try, because I've already spoken to Maple Grove. I told them I wasn't the one who made the booking. And guess what? The phone number used didn't match mine. They're looking into it. You didn't give them my name, did you? I didn't need to, but I did tell them that whoever made the booking impersonated me, and that there are 40 people eating under false pretenses. They're very interested in that part. You're bluffing. You wouldn't dare get so upset about this. It's just lunch. No, Rachel. It's a public deception tied to my identity. And I have absolutely no reason to protect you. You did this to yourself. You're seriously going to walk away and let me deal with this bill? I'm not walking away. I was never involved. You planned this. You spread the rumor. You made the call. You skipped the venue. You built this entire little trap and then sprung it on yourself. Look, if it really bothers you that much, then how about we split the bill? If by we you mean you and Kimmy, then by all means go right ahead. But I'm not sure that she'll be too keen to pay it herself when she finds out that you were the one behind this. Stop talking like I'm some kind of criminal. I mean, you kind of are, though. Anyway, I hope that sashimi at Sora Sushi was worth it, Rachel. Because you're going to be paying for a lot more than just your own plate. Choose your words carefully, Yvonne. You might just make an enemy for yourself that you can't possibly stand against. Bring it on, Rachel. If you want to come and talk to me, you can come to my house at Windsor Bluffs. Oh wait, that's right. You can't even get in the front gate because you're not a resident. Oh well, I guess you can always shout impotently from outside until the security guard tackles you, that is. Yvonne, don't you dare mock me! I am the head of the PTA. You will pay for that bill. I'm not paying a cent. Do you hear me? Yvonne? By Monday morning, the story had already started to unravel, loudly, publicly, and fortunately without my involvement. Kimmy and Rachel began blaming each other in group chats, then in front of the school gates. I didn't bother responding. I didn't have to. Maple Grove contacted me again to confirm they'd traced the booking to Rachel's number. Kimmy's in-laws, embarrassed beyond belief, covered the bill temporarily, but the damage was done. Word spread fast. Rachel's status in the PTA collapsed faster. As for me, I went back to unpacking boxes and sipping tea on the balcony at Windsor Bluffs, watching the city blink beneath me.
So, Suzuka, you're set to be released from the hospital on Monday, is that correct?
Hi, Margaret. Yeah, that's right. The delivery came early. 10 days early, actually. So it was sudden, but everything went well.
Well, I suppose that depends on how you define well.
I mean, the delivery was smooth. No complications, no issues. And the baby is healthy. She's a strong little thing, just like her mother and grandmother.
Oh, so it's a girl, then. Of course it is.
Well, I'm pretty sure we let you guys all know about that a few months ago. Were you holding out for the doctors to be wrong?
I don't think this is a laughing matter, Suzuka. And I really don't understand how you can be talking about this birth like it's good news.
But it is good news. She's here. She's healthy. That's all we ever hoped for.
You must be joking. Are you really sitting there in your hospital bed pretending this isn't a colossal disappointment?
I don't understand. What disappointment?
You gave birth to a girl. You've let the entire family down. And you don't even have the decency to look ashamed.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. How can you say that?
Oh, please, don't act surprised. You should be apologizing to me. To my husband, to Hiro especially. You had one job and you failed. I don't owe anyone an apology. Your granddaughter is a precious, beautiful child. Why should I be sorry for that? Because she's not a boy. In this family, the first child must be a son. That's how it's always been. That's not a tradition. That's sexism. Not holding the door for a woman's sexism, like real, unabashed, disgusting sexism. Oh, don't get dramatic. I didn't say anything during the pregnancy because, well, sometimes doctors make mistakes. I held out hope, but now the truth's plain, isn't it? We never asked for a specific gender. We just wanted a healthy baby. Don't be naive. Hiro may have told you that, but believe me, deep down, he wanted a son, just like his father did, just like I did. You don't know what Hiro wanted. He told me himself over and over. He didn't care as long as the baby was healthy and happy. He was sparing your feelings, obviously, but now that the damage is done, we need to address it directly. Damage? Let me be perfectly clear. A woman who can't produce a son is of no use to this family. You're a failed wife. You can't mean that. I do, and that's why we'll be proceeding with a divorce. A divorce? Are you seriously suggesting Hiro should leave me because we had a daughter? I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you how it's going to be. You'll pack your things and go. I've arranged everything already. You have no right to interfere in our marriage. Please don't flatter yourself. You think this is about you? This is about legacy, inheritance, status, and you failed to uphold your role. I don't accept that, and I won't be treated like some disposable vessel. Which is why I'm offering you $100,000 in compensation. Consider it a generous severance. You're paying me off? Call it what you like, but you'll take it, and you'll leave quietly. And what if I don't? Then you'll only make things harder for yourself. I've already chosen Hiro's next wife, a lovely girl from a distinguished family, educated, cultured, and, I'm told, quite fertile. It is really, really creepy that you added emphasis on that last one. I'm practical. You think this is cruel, but this is how real families maintain standards. I married your son because I loved him, not to meet your standards. And love has nothing to do with it. That's your mistake. I'm still recovering from childbirth. I am exhausted. I'm sore. I'm barely even able to hold my daughter for more than 10 minutes without shaking. And you have the audacity to tell me I'm a failure? It's what you are. No, I'm a mother, I'm a woman, and I am someone who deserves basic respect. Then earn it. Start by stepping aside with grace. I won't let you bully me into disappearing. And if Hiro has something to say, he can say it himself. I promise you, little girl, you will come to regret not obeying me immediately. I already regret answering this message. I won't let your bitterness infect the first days of my daughter's life. Goodbye. Hiro, is now a good time?
Yeah, I'm on lunch. What's up? Everything okay?
I'm not sure. I need to talk to you about something kind of important.
Uh-oh. You want to tell me now, or should I come straight to the hospital after work?
I think it's better if I tell you now. I don't want to wait. It's about your mom.
I figured. What'd she do this time?
Honestly, I don't even know where to start.
Just lay it on me. I'm used to her nonsense by now.
She said I should apologize to you and your family.
For what?
For giving birth to a girl.
You've gotta be kidding me.
I wish I were.
She actually said that after everything you just went through?
Word for word, in this family, the first grandchild must be a boy.
That's disgusting!
Then she said I'm a failure of a wife because I can only produce girls.
What the hell?
And that I should accept a divorce and a settlement.
A divorce? She actually said that to you?
She offered me $100,000 to leave. Said she already picked your next wife.
Okay, this is completely unhinged.
I know.
Let me be crystal clear, I am not divorcing you.
I didn't think you would, but hearing you say it helps.
I married you because I love you. We just had a daughter. I don't care if we have girls or boys or a whole soccer team. We're a family.
Thank you.
And I'm done tiptoeing around my mom. This is toxic.
I really didn't want to tell you while you were at work, but she caught me so off guard.
You did the right thing. I want to know when she pulls this garbage.
She's just so confident she can control everything. It's terrifying.
She's not controlling me, not anymore. I'm the head of this family now. Me, you, and our daughter.
You have no idea how much that means to hear right now.
Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to tell you.
Oh?
Remember my uncle, the one I reconnected with recently?
The one who stopped speaking to your parents years ago?
That's the one. He said there's something important he wants to talk to me about. Said it might affect our future.
Do you know what it is?
Not exactly, but it felt serious.
And now with all this...
Yeah, I don't want to wait. I was supposed to meet him this weekend, but I'm going tomorrow instead.
Good. Maybe he can help.
Whatever it is, I'll figure it out, and I'll bring up Mom while I'm there. Enough is enough.
Be safe, and thank you for everything.
Suzuka, is now a good time?
Yeah, I'm okay. You just got back from your uncle's, right?
I did, and I don't even know how to explain what I heard.
That serious?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel real. I keep trying to replay it in my head.
Are you okay?
I think so, just disoriented, like I woke up in someone else's life.
What did he tell you?
I have 2 older sisters.
Wait, what?
Half-sisters. We all have different mothers.
3 kids? 3 marriages?
Exactly. Both of my dad's first wives gave birth to daughters.
And then your dad divorced them?
Because they didn't give him a son, and now I know. The only reason my mother stayed was because she had me.
Hiro...
That first grandchild must be male garbage didn't start with my mom. It's been passed down like some cursed family rule.
I don't even know what to say.
I want to talk in person. I need to.
Then come, I'll listen, as long as it takes.
I'm sorry for hitting you with this while you're still recovering.
I'm glad you're telling me. We have to face it now, not later.
I'm coming over now.
I'll be waiting. Be safe.
Hello there, Suzuka. I believe you'll be leaving the hospital shortly, but just so you know, you won't be returning to the house today or any time in the future.
Good morning, Margaret. What exactly do you mean by that?
I mean what I said. I've already packed your belongings. Everything's been shipped to your parents' house.
You sent my things to my family's home without telling me?
Naturally, you're being divorced. Why would you return here? In fact, starting tomorrow, Hiro's new bride will be living with us. I don't want your boxes cluttering the house.
So you want me to go straight to my parents' home after discharge?
That's right. A woman who can only bear daughters has no place in this family.
I see. Well, thank you.
Excuse me?
For saving me the trouble. Honestly, even just stepping through that front door again would have made me sick. I'm glad I don't have to.
You do understand you're being divorced, don't you?
Oh, that? Hiro said he had something to tell you about that. He's planning to message you shortly, so I'll leave that to him. I've got my hands full with the recovery and my daughter. Goodbye, Margaret. Please don't text me again, today or any time in the future.
Hiro, are you still at the hospital with Suzuka? You really need to come home soon. Your new bride is arriving tomorrow, and it would be deeply rude not to greet her properly.
Hey there, Mom. I've been meaning to ask you something. Were you ever going to tell me that you were Dad's third wife?
What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous. He divorced his first 2 wives, and you know why that happened, don't ya?
I don't see what this has to do with anything.
Okay, if you won't say it, I will. They were both discarded after giving birth to a daughter instead of a son, just like you threatened to do with Suzuka.
Who told you that? How did you even find out?
It doesn't matter who told me. I'm not naming names. I'd rather not get anyone else tangled up in your drama. But just so you know, I've already made plans to meet both of my older half-sisters.
What? Oh, you can't be serious.
Dead serious. I always thought it was kind of weird how you insisted the first grandchild must be a boy. Now it all makes sense, in the worst way possible.
Well, that's not fair. We need an heir. Someone to carry the family name, the legacy. It's a time-honored tradition in this family.
Tradition? No, it's cruelty disguised as culture. You think forcing divorce on women over the sex her first child happened to be is something to be proud of?
I did what I had to do, and I stayed in this house because I gave birth to you, a boy, just like I was supposed to.
Exactly. You're only the matriarch because you happened to produce a son. What if I'd been a girl?
Well, that's not the point.
It is the point. If I had been a girl, you'd be sitting where Suzuka is now, discarded and dishonored, just like the wives before you. Don't you see how warped that is? And how disgusting it is that you take part in it?
This isn't how you talk to your mother.
No, it's how I talk to someone who's trying to destroy my family. And since we're talking about biology, did you know that the father determines the child's sex?
What?
Scientifically, it's true. Whether the baby is a boy or girl is entirely dependent on the father's chromosomes. So if you're upset our child's a girl, then you're blaming the wrong person. You should blame me.
But that's... Look, Hiro, dear, you've gotten everything all twisted up.
I'm not twisting anything. I'm finally telling the truth. And the truth is I'm ending this toxic legacy right here, right now. This is where it stops.
Ending it? What in the world do you mean? Hiro, please calm down. You're starting to be ridiculous.
No, I'm being a husband. I'm being a father. Which is why Suzuka, our daughter, and I are moving out permanently.
You can't be serious. That's not your decision to make on your own.
It absolutely is. I'm an adult, a father, a husband. And frankly, I don't need your permission to protect my family.
But you agreed to the divorce, didn't you?
I did.
Finally, at least that's done.
Yeah, except I didn't divorce Suzuka.
What are you talking about?
I divorced you, Mom. I am cutting all ties I ever had with such a lowlife as you. I would rather have been born the son of the poorest woman in the world than you.
Don't be absurd.
You wanted separation? You got it.
But, Hiro, you don't know what I have planned for you. Your new bride, she's perfect. She's young, educated, from a respected family. Everything I could want in a wife for you. It's a perfect arrangement.
Yeah, she does sound perfect. Too bad she's already taken.
What?
Yeah, her husband is out of the country on business right now. I spoke to her already.
You... what?
And boy, am I glad I did. Turns out you were fantasizing the whole thing. She said she wants nothing to do with you. You were acting completely alone, and she found the entire proposal offensive.
That's not possible.
It is. And here's the real kicker. We're already moving. Today. Suzuka and our daughter are coming with me.
You're making that all up.
Not even a little. In fact, this'll be the last time you hear from me, and you will never, ever meet your granddaughter.
You can't cut me off like this.
You already did that to yourself. Oh, and by the way, I understand that you were trying to offer Suzuka $100,000 to divorce me. Is that right? Let me guess you were planning to steal it from Dad's company?
Well, I was planning to procure it using some creative means.
That's a yes if I ever heard one, and we're not taking a single cent of that dirty money. Keep it. You'll need it more than we do.
I raised you better than this.
No, you raised me to repeat your mistakes, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing better.
Hiro.
Goodbye, Mom. We're done here.
I was discharged on Monday morning, just like the doctors planned. I never went back to that house. Hiro had already packed our things, and by the time I stepped outside, he was waiting with our daughter bundled in his arms. We didn't look back. He had resigned from his company the week before, something he'd quietly arranged to coincide with the birth. When his parents stormed the office demanding answers, he was already gone. We moved into a small but warm apartment owned by Hiro's uncle, a kind man who welcomed us without question. No one in his family ever learned our new address, and honestly, that's exactly how I wanted it. I heard the company Margaret clung to like a trophy collapse just weeks later due to embezzlement, lawsuits, and disgrace. Poetic, really. As for us, we're still tired, still healing, still figuring things out. But we wake up each morning beside someone who loves us. Not because we produced the right child, but because we're a family. Margaret wanted a bloodline, I wanted a life, and I got one. I don't know what the future holds, but I know this. My daughter will grow up free. That cycle ends with me.
OMG, Ethan! It's been forever! Like 5 years? Like, seriously? And what's even crazier is that you're rich now! $30 million a year? Are you joking right now? You're like a total billionaire. Why didn't you tell me? Hello? I would have never dumped you if I knew you were secretly building me a fortune. I mean, I only left because I thought you were some sad little temp guy with no future, not some undercover mogul. Do you have any idea how many guys I turned down who were, like, actually cute just because I was loyal to you? Ugh! You were literally supposed to tell me when the glow-up happened. That's like boyfriend 101. If you just said something, anything, I wouldn't have gotten bored and, explored my options. But no, you had to play the whole mysterious nobody card while secretly being a millionaire in training? Ugh! I cannot believe you kept that from me. That is so unfair. Hey, Ethan, answer me. Don't ignore me like this. Hey, Ethan. Yesterday was so crazy. Sorry I had to cut our little chat short. But, I'm back now, so yay! But, still no reply? Seriously? I mean, I'm literally being so sweet right now. It's been 5 years, Ethan. 5! And I'm the one who reached out first? That's kind of a big deal. Do you have any idea how many guys would kill to get a text from me after that long? And I'm here giving you the time of day. You should honestly be saying thank you, or groveling. Either's fine. Anyway, hey, Ethan. Hello? Hey, 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 hey! Hey, come on! Are you actually gonna make me wait again? Ugh, rude! Ethan! Ethan! Hello? Aw, are you being shy? Is it 'cause it's been 5 years? That's so cute. Don't worry, I can more than make up for your shyness. Let's just skip the awkward phase and pick up where we left off. We've got 5 years to make up for. Let's start tonight. Just you, me, and absolutely nothing between us. Not even any clothes, if you know what I mean. Ethan, it's been 4 days. Like, how long are you gonna make me wait? Don't even try to play dumb. I see the red receipts, okay? You're totally reading these. You're just choosing not to answer. Is that your idea of flirting? Because it's honestly kind of mean. Ethan, come on. Answer me. Don't be like this. You always did love to tease me, huh? Is that what this is? Just say you miss me already. Seriously, text me back.
Hey, you free right now? I need to talk. Something kind of weird is going on.
I'm here. What happened? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I mean, nothing urgent, just something annoying. Riley's been messaging me.
Riley? As an ex-girlfriend, Riley? What the hell?
Yeah, it started 4 days ago. She's been sending messages non-stop, like multiple times a day.
You're kidding. What does she even want?
I haven't replied at all, but I've read some of them. It's kind of hard not to.
Wait. She just popped back up out of nowhere after 5 years? Why now?
I think she saw that business article I was featured in last month. You know, the one with the company stats in the sidebar?
Oh, you mean the one that said $30 million in annual revenue?
Exactly, and I'm pretty sure she read that as me making $30 million a year personally.
Oh my god, she thinks you're Jeff Bezos now? I can't with her.
I'm serious. Her first message was like, "Why didn't you tell me you were rich?" Like it was my fault she dumped me for some flashy finance guy who ghosted her.
Wow, that's amazing. And also exactly what I'd expect from her. You do realize she's probably already picking out wedding colors in her head, right?
That wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, it's been so over the top, I'm almost impressed by her delusion. She's convinced I've been working all these years just for her.
That's rich coming from the same girl who told you ambition isn't sexy and made fun of your night classes.
Right! And now she's suddenly obsessed with me being CEO material.
I hate to say it, but this is exactly why your parents warned you not to date her. She only cared about what she could get from you.
Yeah, I didn't see it back then. But I'm honestly glad she ended things. She thought she was upgrading. Joke's on her.
Are you gonna block her?
I want to, believe me, but I feel like I shouldn't. Not yet. If she's this unhinged already, I need to keep an eye on what she might try.
Good point. So what's your plan?
I'm gonna wrap up business here a little early. If I can grab a flight tonight, I'll meet you at the hotel near the airport.
That sounds smart. Want me to book the room?
Yeah, that'd help a lot, thanks. Once you've got the reservation, text me the name and time and I'll head straight there.
Done. I'll handle it. And hey, we'll figure this out. Together.
I know. I'm just really, really glad I have you.
Same goes for me, Ethan. Love you. Okay, I finally get it now. You haven't replied because you're totally surprising me with a new mansion, right? You're so extra sometimes, Ethan. But it's actually kind of romantic. You've come such a long way from that broke little temp I used to date. Now you're like a full-blown real estate prince. My Ethan, the luxury man. So, when do I move in? Like, is there a spa? Should I bring my own robe? Let me know. So, update. My apartment lease ends tomorrow. Total surprise, I know. I couldn't renew it because of, circumstances. Long story. But it's honestly perfect timing, right? Like fate level perfect. So I'll just come stay with you. I mean, the mansion's basically ready, right? I'll pack light. Just 3 suitcases in my makeup fridge. Don't worry, I'm super low maintenance now. Can you send the gate code? Or should I just Uber over and ring the bell? Eek, I'm so excited!
Claire, emergency, red alert, she's actually coming tomorrow!
Wait, what? Who's coming?
Riley! She just texted me. Her apartment lease ends tomorrow, and she said she's moving in with me!
You've gotta be kidding. She thinks your house is, what, her new home now?
Yep, she literally said she's bringing her stuff and heading over like it's some fairy tale reunion. She fully believes I've been setting up this mansion for her!
Oh my god, that is terrifying. What are you going to do?
I'm getting out of here tonight! I booked a hotel near the airport. I'll head there right after I finish packing.
Good. That's smart. I wish I could be there with you.
You being on the other end of this phone is already keeping me sane, honestly.
Text me once you check in, okay? I'll set up everything we need.
Will do. I'm heading out now. I just can't believe this is actually happening.
Neither can I, but we've got this. One insane ex can't shake us. Hey, Ethan! So, I know you're not exactly the biggest texter and all, but it's been a whole week, 7 days! That's like a full Netflix trial period. Sloppy guys get dumped, just saying. Ding ding! Bet my notifications are getting annoying by now, huh? Or are you just too busy fluffing up my new luxury pillow fort?
You've got some nerve. Didn't you block me 5 years ago? If I remember right, you said I was just some broke temp who'd never go anywhere in life. Then you dumped me and ran off with a hedge fund bro. Ring any bells?
OMG, wow. Chill. I unblocked you, didn't I? That's A gesture. And maybe if you actually cared, you'd have changed your number. Or sent flowers, or something. I mean, it's not like it was impossible to reach me. You just didn't try hard enough. But that's okay. That's like one of the things we can work on when we're living together.
I just skimmed the wall of text you've been spamming all week, so here's a question. What exactly do you want? Just say it.
Ethan, seriously? You still don't get it? You worked your butt off these past 5 years, and it was all for me. You're making $30 million a year now. It's obviously fate. You and me, we're meant to be. Most guys would have been ghosted after like 3 days. But I kept texting. That's dedication. That's love. You should be thanking me.
It never occurred to you that maybe I left you on read because I didn't want to reply?
Nope. I ruled out that silly little possibility immediately. I mean, hello? You went from poor little temp to a millionaire executive, all thanks to my motivational breakup. You're literally living the dream because of me. Why wouldn't you want me back?
First of all, the number you're citing is company revenue, not my personal income. Second, it's my dad's company. I took all those temp jobs to study different industries from the ground up. It was part of my training to join the executive board, something that was already set in motion when we were dating.
What? Why didn't you tell me that back then? If I'd known, I never would have left.
Exactly. That's why I didn't tell you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because women like you who only see dollar signs and clout are exactly the reason my parents told me to keep my position quiet. And looking at you now, they were absolutely right.
Well, you want to know what I'm looking at right now? Your big, beautiful mansion.
What?
I'm here! Just got out of this cab after 2 hours. Like, my spine is officially broken, but totally worth it. Come outside already. I'm about 5 seconds from collapsing into your arms and passing out in your big fancy bed with those fluffy rich person comforters. Oh, and the place is gorgeous, by the way. You really outdid yourself. Wait, is this marble? Like actual marble? Are we living in a palace now? Ethan, you sneaky romantic.
Quick question, what does the mailbox say?
Huh? Carver. Why?
Because that's not my house.
Wait, what?
That house belongs to Mr. Carver. He's a longtime friend of my father. He let me stay there for 1 month last year on a temporary work trip.
Hold on. So you're trying to tell me that you don't actually live here?
No, I never did.
But I saw you coming and going here. I thought you were getting it ready for me.
No, Riley, that wasn't a romantic gesture. That was a favor from a family friend.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not. And whatever fantasy you've built around this house, it's got nothing to do with me.
Then where do you actually live?
Not even in this country. A couple of years ago, my company started a massive project overseas. It's probably the single biggest initiative in the company's history, and I'm the guy that got picked to run it. I've been living near our company's new international headquarters ever since. The only reason I'm in the country right now is because I was going to some meetings in our domestic HQ.
Oh, so you came to pick me up. You're gonna take me overseas with you to a tropical paradise?
I don't think constant rain and taking 30 minutes to drive half a block make this a tropical paradise, but no, I'm not taking you with me. I'm leaving to go back over there in just an hour or so.
Are you seriously saying I dragged my suitcases out here for nothing?
No, I'm saying you dragged your suitcases out there because you convinced yourself of something I never said, never implied, and never wanted. That is, you're delusional.
Hey, you can't talk to your future wife that way.
Riley, you are not my future wife. You will never have any part in my life ever again. And would you like to know why? I'm married now.
What? You married someone else? You had me and you just threw that away?
You dumped me, remember? Said I wasn't good enough for you. I started dating my wife 6 months after you walked out.
But you love me. You always have. That's like your whole thing.
I don't. I used to, then you cheated and bragged about it. That was the moment everything ended.
You're just scared. That's all this is. You still like me. You're just too embarrassed to admit it now that you're married.
No, I'm not scared. I'm just done with you.
You've got to be kidding. After everything, after all the trouble I went to meet up with you, you're really going to pretend you don't feel anything?
Why would I take back someone who dumped me for a guy with a nicer car, gloated about it, blocked me, then reappeared 5 years later thinking I was rich?
That's not how it was.
That's exactly how it was. You left, you replaced me, you erased me, and now you think you can strut back in because you like the numbers on a website?
Okay, I think it's safe to say that you're overreacting just a teensy tiny bit here.
No, I'm finally reacting exactly the way I should have from the start, by shutting the door for good.
Hey, hold on. If you're serious about this, then why is there a moving truck pulling up outside the house? Was this all some sort of practical joke? Pretending you hate me and then popping out of the truck and giving me a big hug and kiss? If so, that is the most romantic thing ever! And kind of obnoxious, but I'll let that slide.
Nope, that truck's not mine, but I did expect you to pull something like this, so I gave Mr. Carver a heads up.
Gave him a heads up about what exactly?
About you showing up uninvited. He made arrangements. You'll be going to one of his friends' factories. There's a room there in the employee housing building waiting for you.
You're sending me to a factory? Are you kidding right now? You can't do that.
It's already done. You've got unpaid debt, remember? The money you stole from your last boyfriend?
That has nothing to do with you.
Actually, it kind of does, because that guy, turns out he's Mr. Carver's son-in-law.
You're lying. That's a lie. There's no way the universe could be that cruel to me.
The universe owes you this and many more gut punches, I'm afraid. As I was saying, the woman you cheated with him on, she's Mr. Carver's daughter.
No!
I told Mr. Carver everything. He said he'd make sure you paid what you owed. You'll be working full-time while living under 24/7 surveillance in the employee dorms. Your wages will be garnished with the lion's share going to repay what you owe.
This is insane. You can't just throw me away like garbage.
I didn't throw you away. You did that all by yourself 5 years ago when you decided I wasn't worth your time.
Ethan, please. Please, I'm begging you. Don't leave like this.
Enjoy the factory, Riley. I've got a plane to catch. Goodbye. Forever. Date a few days later. Apparently, Riley's stuff was packed up and delivered directly to the factory dorm. It's a rural place with no nightlife and no distractions, just a long road of repetitive work and silence. Perfect for someone who used to treat life like a shopping spree through other people's wallets. She's officially employed now, full time. Her wages are being garnished each month to cover a total of $100,000 in debt. Surprised at that number? I was too. Apparently, she also owes damages from other stunts she's pulled over the years. Carver didn't get into details. He just said there's no need for sympathy for someone like her. And honestly, I couldn't agree more. Claire and I left the country right on schedule. It was a smooth flight with no drama, just the way we like it. I've already hit the ground running at our overseas branch, and Claire's settling in beautifully. Riley was a detour, a loud, expensive 5-year-old ghost of a mistake. And now she's exactly where she belongs, in a place where every hour counts and charm can't pay your bills. With her gone for good, I can finally focus on my wife, on my future, on the life we built. Not the one she imagined she could steal back. Manami, where are you? It's been a week, one whole week since the wedding, and I still haven't heard a single word from you. I don't even know if you're safe. Are you? You didn't call, you didn't write, you just vanished into thin air. I've gone over every moment of that morning 1,000 times. I keep wondering what I missed, what I did wrong. My family's scared, your family's scared. I'm scared, Manami. I'm scared something happened to you, or worse, that this was your choice. Everyone keeps asking questions I can't answer. Do you know how that feels? At least let me know you're alive, please. Just one word, please. Hey man, long time no talk. Way too long, actually. But have no fear, the ghost of Ethan's past is back. And this time I've got some good news for you. Caleb? No way! You just pop out of nowhere after, what, 8 years? Yeah, it's crazy when I think about it. 8 years since I moved to the other side of the country. Wild, huh? Time's a trip, man. I swear it still feels like yesterday we were skipping third period to go hit golf balls off the bed of your truck. Don't forget the time we tried to grill steaks on your apartment balcony and set off the whole building's alarm system. Okay, but to be fair, you said the fire was under control. It was, until it wasn't. Oh, God, I needed this laugh today. Yeah? I'm glad I could be of service. I was thinking about you recently. Wondered how you were holding up after, well, you know. I'm doing all right. Things have stabilized. It took time, but I'm good now, really. I still can't believe what old what's-her-name did to you. Who ghosts their fiancé on the day of their wedding, for God's sake? Yeah. It's crazy to think it's been 8 years since that day. The wedding that never was. She just disappeared, Caleb. One moment we were hours from walking down the aisle, and the next, silence. No call, no text, not even a note. I still feel awful I wasn't there. Maybe if I hadn't been on the West Coast, I could have, I don't know, done something. Don't beat yourself up, man. There's nothing you could have done. Hell, I couldn't even stop it, dude, and I was the freaking groom. What matters is I'm okay now. It took a while, but I moved on. That's good to hear. And hey, like I was saying earlier, the reason I texted was I had some good news for you. Yeah? Hit me with it. I'm getting married. No kidding? Dude, congratulations! That's awesome! Thanks. The ceremony's happening downtown. We're gonna have a pretty small guest list, just my family and a few friends. I was hoping you'd be there. Of course! I wouldn't miss it for the world! Send me the invite! Already in the mail. Gonna be great seeing you again. Same here. Honestly, I could use something to look forward to. Caleb, there's something really important that I have to talk to you about now. Ethan, where the hell did you go? You saw her and just disappeared. I've been looking everywhere. You didn't even say anything. Are you okay? Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm outside right now. I just needed to breathe. What happened in there, dude? You look like you'd seen a ghost. I've never seen you like that. Because I did. I did see a ghost. I don't get it. What's going on with you? I need you to stay calm, all right? I wouldn't do this unless I was absolutely sure. Just tell me, okay? Whatever it is, I'll hear you out. What's her name? Your fiancée. Full name. Manami Carter. Why? Manami Carter was the name of the woman I was engaged to 8 years ago. What? Oh my God. You're joking. She left me on our wedding day. No call, no message, nothing. Just vanished. And I'm telling you, Caleb, that woman standing there in the dress you helped pick out, that's her. Ethan, wait. That can't be right. That doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be a coincidence. I mean, there are a lot of Carters around here. I thought the exact same way when I got the invite. I saw the name and thought, no way. But when I saw her face today, it hit me like a freight train. A freight train that's been building up momentum for 8 whole years. It's her. I'd bet my life on it. She told me she was originally from upstate. Said she moved around a lot. Yeah, she moved. She moved right out of her own wedding without a damn word. Oh my God. I didn't want to ruin your day. I kept hoping I was wrong, but I'm not. You needed to know. Come inside, now. I'll be waiting in my dressing room. I need to look you in the eye when you say all this. Yeah, I'll be right there.
Can someone please explain to me what you think you're doing here? Because unless I'm hallucinating, you just walked into my wedding. Are you seriously trying to ruin my happiness again? Is that the game now? I don't know how you even found out about this wedding or what sick satisfaction you thought you'd get. But whatever you're trying to do, I'm telling you now, it's not going to work.
You think you're surprised? Imagine how I feel seeing you alive in a wedding dress pretending we never happened. I never expected to find out that the woman my best friend was about to marry was the same one who disappeared from my life. And for the record, I didn't crash this wedding, Manami. Caleb invited me. I'm here as one of his oldest friends. I'm part of his family, not yours.
Wait, hold on. Caleb's your friend? You're the one he's always talking about? I didn't even realize you two knew each other.
I think I know what happened. Back when you and I were together, Caleb was working out of state, so you never met him. And when we got engaged, we planned a small, family-only ceremony. There wouldn't have been any reason for him to be there. Then after everything with you, I moved away and Caleb came back around the same time. I guess our lives just crossed again at the worst possible moment.
Yeah, you could say that again.
But as long as we're here, there's something I need to ask you.
What do you want?
Why did you leave? Why wait until the wedding day to vanish? Why not just tell me the truth? Your parents spent 8 years trying to find you, 8 years of crying and blaming themselves. They lived in fear that something had happened to you, and you never once reached out. If you didn't want to go through with the wedding, you could have said something, anything, but instead you just disappeared.
Because it was easier that way. Do you want the truth? That's it. It was easier. Canceling a wedding comes with all kinds of annoying consequences. Fees, emotional fallout, legal messes. I didn't want to deal with any of it. And the guy I was seeing back then told me we should just run for it. No drama, no obligations. So I took his advice. It was selfish, sure, but it was clean.
So it really was another guy. I always wondered, and now you've confirmed it. But the worst part isn't even that you left me. It's that you left everyone else behind to pick up the pieces. Your parents covered every cent of the wedding costs. I lost count of all the apologies they made on your behalf. You turned their world upside down and walked away like it was nothing. Do you even understand what that kind of cruelty looks like from the outside?
I'm not gonna sit here and let you preach at me like I'm a villain in some soap opera. I did what I had to do to move forward. And frankly, I've moved way past all of this. I'm marrying Caleb today, a man who works for a prestigious firm and makes over $100,000 a year. I'm going to be a full-time housewife with everything I ever wanted. You, on the other hand, were barely scraping together 10 grand a year last time I checked. We were never equals, Ethan. You just didn't want to admit it. Now I'm moving into a world you were never cut out for.
Where did you even get that number?
That's not important right now. What matters is that you're not part of this life anymore. So do me a favor. Don't say anything to Caleb. Don't cause a scene and just leave.
Not before I ask you one more question. Have you guys done any of the paperwork to get legally married yet?
What? No. We were gonna do all that boring stuff after the wedding.
I see. Well, I guess that's all for the best. You wouldn't be able to get legally married anyway.
Wait, no. You're not actually here because you think we should get back together, are you?
Not even in your wildest dreams.
Well, in that case, I'd appreciate it if you'd walk back out that door and disappear from my life again.
That's gonna be hard to do right now, because Caleb is with me.
What?
Yeah, he's standing right here, and he's coming to talk to you. So I'd suggest you stay right where you are and don't try to run this time.
Hey, are you still at the venue?
What do you want now?
I just talked to Caleb. He told me something pretty shocking. Apparently, You make $200,000 a year. 200,000! I thought you were pulling in 10 grand a year when I left, but that was actually your monthly income? And now it's even more because you started your own company? I mean, you're seriously wealthy now?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, in that case, I went ahead and did you a favor. I called off the wedding for you. So why don't we just pick up where we left off? I conveniently already have the marriage license form with me. I filled out my part. We can file it today.
You didn't cancel anything for me. Caleb found out the truth and called off the wedding himself. Let's not pretend this was your idea.
Okay, sure. Maybe it wasn't entirely my call. But the fact is, the wedding is off now. That's what matters, right? The path is clear for us. We can finally make this work. You and me. It's meant to be, don't you think?
What makes you think I'd ever want to be with you again? You seriously believe I'd go back to the person who abandoned me at the altar? I'm married, Manami! I have a wife, I have a child!
Wait, what? Are you for real?
That's right, and there's one other detail you might have overlooked. You're legally dead!
I'm legally dead?
You heard me! After you disappeared, your family filed a missing person report. After 7 years, they were allowed to request a declaration of death.
You're telling me I've been declared dead?
Legally, yes. If someone vanishes and their whereabouts are unknown for 7 years, the law treats them as deceased.
So now, in the government's eyes, I'm not even alive?
Correct. As of now, legally speaking, you don't exist.
But that can be reversed, right? I mean, I'm standing right here, obviously. It can prove I'm alive.
Sure, you can file to revoke the declaration, but it doesn't change the fact that you vanished for 8 years. That status didn't come from nowhere.
Okay, fine. That scared me for a second, but if it's reversible, then whatever. I'll deal with it. I mean, it's not like I'm actually dead, just legally.
Maybe not physically dead, but in every other way, you disappeared from the lives of everyone who cared about you. And that disappearance had some very serious and very permanent effects.
What are you even talking about?
Your parents passed away earlier this year.
What?
Yeah, they both passed away.
No, that can't be right.
I don't live in the area anymore, so I only heard bits and pieces, but I know they spent years trying to find you. They carried the burden of everything you left behind. They paid hundreds of thousands in penalties for your sudden disappearance. Every apology to the venue, to the guests, to the businesses they made on your behalf. But it still wasn't enough. Their reputation was completely destroyed. They were branded as the parents of the runaway bride. People whispered about them constantly. They wanted to leave town and start over, but couldn't afford to. The debt you dumped on them made it impossible. The pressure never let up. Eventually, it crushed them.
You're saying that I caused that? That they died because of me?
I'm saying that's what everyone who knew them believes, and I'm saying they're probably right.
That's not what I wanted. I never meant for it to turn out like that.
Intent doesn't undo damage. You ran! You left them to carry the fallout and vanished like none of it mattered. You lied. You manipulated. You rewrote your story like the past had been erased. But it wasn't erased. It festered. It killed the people who loved you the most. You said earlier that Caleb had no family, that he was completely alone. But now it turns out that's you. You became the person you pretended he was. Someone with no one left. No roots, no ties, no one to call your name when everything collapses. So go ahead. Live however you want, but do it knowing the cost. You can spend the rest of your days chasing comfort, but don't forget it came at the price of every relationship you destroyed. The wedding, of course, was called off. Officially, Manami was deemed entirely at fault. She was held responsible for all cancellation fees and emotional damages to Caleb and his family. Given her track record, the venue didn't trust her to pay in installments. They demanded everything up front in one lump sum. She did eventually file the paperwork to reverse her legal death declaration, no surprise there, but that didn't change what she'd become. From that point on, she was truly alone in the world. No parents, no family, no friends left to lean on. From what I've heard, she borrowed the full amount from some rather shady lenders just to pay off the wedding debts. And then, true to form, she ran. People say she's disappeared again. Some claim she left the country. Others say she might not be alive anymore. Honestly, I don't know what to believe, and I don't think I want to. Caleb told me the whole story later, shaking his head with that bitter little smile. He said, maybe it's better this way. Some truths are better off left in darkness. I didn't argue. After everything, silence might be the only peace she ever gave anyone.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hi, Monica. I'm sorry to bother you. I was just wondering if you might have a few minutes to talk. Not really. I'm in the middle of about 1,000,000 things. Packing, double-checking reservations, all of it. I understand you're busy. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't really important. Seriously? If it's that important, just spit it out. I can't stand here holding my phone forever. It's about your mother. Oh my God. Again with this? Didn't we already settle this years ago? I know you said I could handle the day-to-day stuff, and I have, Monica. I really have. But this is different. I told you, Annie. You are the caretaker now. You handle everything. That's the way it's been ever since my brother died. I remember. And I don't mind helping, truly. But this is something you need to know about. Need to know? You're acting like the house is on fire or something. It's probably just another one of her coughing fits. You're way too soft, Annie. Always blowing stuff out of proportion. It's not a coughing fit, Monica. It's more serious than that. Ugh. Nothing is more serious right now than me getting packed. I don't have time for drama. Packed? Are you going somewhere? Obviously. I'm going to Hawaii, baby. Me and Steve are finally doing our second honeymoon. Beaches, cocktails, massages, the whole dream. Hawaii? Wow. I didn't realize you were planning a trip. Decided yesterday. Spontaneous trips are the best, Annie. You don't plan happiness. You just grab it and go. I mean, I get wanting a break, but with everything going on, maybe it's not the best time. Your mother isn't doing well, Monica. Oh my God! You sound just like the doctor. She's deteriorating rapidly. It could be any time. Blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I know. So what am I supposed to do? Sit here and watch her die slowly? I just thought maybe you'd want to be here in case she, needs you. Honestly, I'd rather remember her how she was before she turned into a frail mess. I'm not cut out for all that depressing stuff. I know it's hard, Monica. Believe me, I know. But sometimes it's not about what's easy for us. It's about being there for the people we love. Ugh, Annie, you're such a martyr. Always with the selfless speeches. Well, newsflash, not everyone wants to throw their life away playing nurse. I'm not throwing anything away. I'm just trying to honor the people who loved us. Much time left. I thought you'd care. I do care. I care that I'm about to get a fat inheritance when this is over. That's what the doctor basically said yesterday. Might as well start picking out the countertops. Monica, she's your mother. She's not a paycheck. Oh, please. She made her choices, Annie. She's the one who decided to stay holed up in that creaky house instead of selling it when it was worth something. She's the one who made her bed. Now she can lie. Baby, for making it easy for you to keep playing Florence Nightingale without any competition. You love being the good little caretaker. Admit it. That's not why I'm here, Monica. And I don't love watching people I care about fade away. But I'll be here because it's the right thing to do. Good for you. I'll send you a postcard. You can read it to her when she's feeling extra sorry for herself. I hope you find whatever it is you're so desperately chasing, Monica. I really do. I already did. It's called Living My that your mother passed away last night. Oh, okay. Anyway, the beach is amazing today. The weather's perfect, and Steve just ordered us coconut drinks with little umbrellas in them. Total paradise. I'm a little surprised you're so calm about it. I thought maybe you'd want a moment to, I don't know, process it. Annie, seriously? I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna sit here being all mopey while I'm sipping Mai Tais. Life moves on. It's not about moping, Monica. It's about acknowledging her life, showing a little respect. Ugh, you are so dramatic. She lived, she died, the end. That's what happens. People die. You think sitting around crying is gonna change it? No, but it would show that she mattered, that she wasn't just some inconvenience you couldn't wait to be free of. OMG, Annie, not you too. Everyone's so obsessed with making death some big tragic event. It's natural. It's normal. I agree it's natural, but it doesn't mean it's not important. She was your mother, Monica. Yeah, and she wasn't exactly Mother of the Year, okay? Always nagging, always complaining, always needing something. You think I'm gonna cry because the world's biggest buzzkill Oh my God, Annie, please. Save the therapy session for someone who cares. I'm fine. Actually, I'm better than fine. I'm in Hawaii. I'm glad you're enjoying your trip, but I did want to let you know the funeral's been scheduled. It's in 3 days. Were you planning on coming back from your vacation to attend it? LOL, do you even need to ask if I'm coming? You're the one who handles everything, remember? That's your job, Little Miss Perfect. I know I've been taking care of things, Monica, but this isn't just stuff. This is your mother's funeral. You should be there. Why? So I can stand around and listen to people pretend she was some saint? So I can fake cry for a bunch of old relatives I don't even like? No thanks. Monica, I'm not asking you to put on a show. All I'm asking you to do is please give your mother the dignity of having her last living daughter at her funeral. I think she deserves that much for all she did for you. Oh, please. Spare me the Hallmark card speech. I'm not flying back to cry over someone who did nothing for me. I'm staying right here where the drinks are cold and the sun is hot. I'm sorry you feel that way, but okay. I'll handle everything. Good. That's what you're good at, Annie. Cleaning up messes other people don't want to deal with. I'm not cleaning up a mess. I'm honoring your mother's life, even if you won't. Blah, blah, blah. You can keep playing the sad little martyr. I'm living my best life. When do you plan to come back, Monica? Me and Steve are extending the trip a little. We're thinking maybe another week. Just enough time to let you handle all the boring funeral crap. I'll make sure everything's done properly. I owe her that much. Great. Speaking of which, you'd better be out of the house by the time I get back. Out? What are you talking about? Hello? I'm inheriting the house, remember? Which means you need to pack up your little pity party and move. Monica, this is still your family's home. It's filled with your childhood, your memories, your mother's things. Pfft, memories don't pay the bills, sweetie. I'm selling that place the second I get back. Steve already called a realtor. I see. That's very quick. Quick is good, Annie. I'm not sitting around soaking in sadness. I'm cashing in and moving on. I wish you could see it differently, but I guess that's not who you are. Oh, boo-hoo, Annie. You're so sentimental, it's pathetic. You probably want to turn it into a little museum or something. I just believe some things are worth preserving. Well, I don't. You can have your memories. I'll take the check. Thanks. I would say your mother is more important than dollar signs. Oh, for God's sake, would you stop pretending you're part of the family? You were just the tag-along anyway. Monica, after your brother died, do you know what your mother told me? She told me that I could put her in a home if I wanted. She didn't want to be a burden on me. But I didn't feel right doing that. Your mother was kinder to me than I ever deserved, so I stayed with her. I chose to do the right thing. Ha! Right thing for who? Not for me. Not for Steve. You just wanted to play Little Miss Perfect, acting like some saint while I had an actual life to live. I wasn't trying to compete with you, Monica. I never have. I just loved her, even when it wasn't easy. Love, love, love. You're obsessed with all that love crap. Love doesn't pay for trips to Hawaii, Annie. Love doesn't buy beachfront property. Maybe not, but at least love doesn't leave you bitter and empty inside. Oh, please. I'm not bitter. I'm living my best life. I hope it's everything you want it to be. I really do. Don't patronize me, Annie. I'm going to have enough money soon to do whatever the hell I want. That house is step one. Houses aren't just dollar signs, Monica. Maybe you should slow down for a minute. Ugh! You don't get to tell me what to do. That's my house now. And if you're not out by tonight, I swear to God, Annie, I am calling the police. You're free to call them if you want, but I doubt it would go the way you think. Things aren't exactly how you imagine them, Monica. Are you serious right now? You can't just stay in my inheritance. That's not how this works, you idiots. Maybe you could explain it to me then. I'd love to hear your version.
Fine. I'll spell it out slow, since you clearly need it. When someone dies, their stuff goes to their family, their real family. And that's me, Annie, me, her only daughter. That means the house, the money, the estate, all of it is mine.
Thank you for the passionate explanation, Monica, but I actually already know how inheritance law works. Your mother's lawyer explained everything to me when he came by to go over the will.
What? He came to you without me? How is that even legal? Aren't all heirs supposed to be there when they read the will? Or are you just making crap up now because you know you're screwed?
That's a thing they do in movies, Monica. In real life, the lawyer presents the will to whoever's actually mentioned. No dramatic group readings by the fire. No arguments in front of a chandelier.
Oh my God, save the sarcasm. I'm her daughter. Of course I should have been there. I'm her blood. That makes me the main heir.
You're half right. You're her daughter, but you're not her heir.
What the hell does that mean?
It means... I'm sorry, Monica, but your mother didn't leave you the house. She didn't leave you the estate either.
You're lying. You are straight up lying to my face.
I'm not lying. You'll see when the lawyer sends you your official copy.
Like hell I'm waiting for that. Tell me right now, Annie. Tell me what you think you're getting away with. I swear if you're lying to me, it'll be the last thing you do.
All right, I'll tell you. But remember, you asked for this.
Spit it out, Annie!
To my daughter, Monica, if you are reading this, know that my heart grieves for the woman you have become. I regret that I did not raise you better, to be more patient, more loving, more loyal. In my greatest time of need, when my health failed and my heart was broken, I asked you for help. You turned your back on me without hesitation. It was Annie who stayed, Annie who comforted me through my loneliness, my sickness, my grief. Because of her kindness and because of your cruelty, I leave my entire estate, my home, my savings, my belongings, to Annie. She's been the family I lost in you.
This can't be happening. This is a lie. It has to be a lie. You're lying. I'm her daughter. Her only daughter.
I know this hurts, Monica. I really do. But this was her choice.
No! She was sick. You took advantage of her. You fed her lies about me.
She wasn't confused, Monica. She knew exactly what she wanted. Her mind was clear right until the very end.
This isn't fair. This isn't right. I get nothing? Nothing?
Not nothing. You weren't completely left out.
Aha! I knew it. I'm getting something after all. Tell me, Annie, what is it?
You were left $200.
$200?
That's right. Exactly $200.
Why the hell only 200? What kind of insult is that?
She said it was to reimburse you for all the birthday gift cards you sent her over the years. Remember? You always just sent her $20 gift cards to that steakhouse she hated.
This is a freaking joke. A cruel, sick joke.
It wasn't a joke to her. She wanted to make sure everything was settled.
Give me the house. Give me the money. I'm calling a lawyer if you don't.
You can call whoever you like, but I'm afraid the law is on my side.
You're pathetic, Annie. A greedy little thief. You wormed your way into her heart when she was weak.
I stayed because she needed someone. That's all.
You think that makes you better than me?
No, but I know it made me a better person than I would have been if I'd walked away.
Screw you! Screw her too! You both deserve each other.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You'll pay for this, Annie. I swear on my life you'll pay.
Before I go, there's something else you should know.
Unless it's Annie is giving you all the money, I don't want to hear it.
It's not about money. It's about her last request. She asked that after she passed, I block your number and never speak to you again.
You coward! You can't hide from what you did. You're a snake, Annie! A snake!
Goodbye, Monica. I hope someday you find peace. For your sake, not mine. I never wanted it to end like this. Cutting Monica out of my life was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. No matter what she said to me or how cruel she became, I know it must have been devastating for her to hear her mother's final words. It was painful for me having to reveal to Monica that her mother saw her as a disappointment. I can't imagine how heavy that must weigh on her heart. I still wish things could have been different. I wish she could have seen her mother's love for what it was, instead of always chasing after something shinier. I hated having to call the police when she refused to leave the house, screaming and crying and accusing me of stealing what was never hers to begin with. But her mother asked me to protect her wishes and protect the home we shared. Now, with everything settled, I plan to live simply, not extravagantly. I don't need much, and since I've already got a house with no mortgage to pay, my expenses will be pretty minimal. What I'd like to do first is use most of what I inherited to establish a scholarship fund in their memory. After that, I'll be looking for other various charities to contribute to.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey! Guess who's back in town and ready to turn things up again?
Oh no, not today. Please tell me you meant to text someone else.
Oh my god, rude! That's seriously the first thing you say to me? Wow, way to kill my mood instantly, Issa.
Sorry, I don't have the energy for whatever chaos you're about to drag me into. History has taught me to run when you show up.
Drama queen much? Jeez, you act like I'm the devil. I just wanted to say hi and catch up.
You never just want to say hi, Nora. You say hi right before you blow up my life for a week.
Wow, okay. Way to assume the worst about your own bestie. So judgmental.
Bestie? Haven't we outgrown that word by now? Some of us had to grow up eventually.
God, you're even worse than Max these days. What happened to the fun, Isabella? She used to know how to have a good time.
She disappeared right around the time you forced her to bail you out of jail. Remember that?
Oh my God. That was like years ago. Ancient history. You need to get over it already.
It's a little hard to get over it when you keep creating new disasters. You're like a walking, talking cautionary tale, Nora.
Blah, blah, blah. Seriously, you're so boring now. Life's too short to be miserable all the time.
It's not miserable to have stability, Nora. It's called being an adult. You should try it sometime.
LOL, pass. Not everyone wants to be stuck in a snooze-fest life like you. I'm living free, thank you very much.
Free to make reckless choices. Free to hurt everyone who cares about you.
Ugh, you're so dramatic. Just because you're jealous doesn't mean you have to be salty.
Jealous? Of what exactly? Of you burning every bridge you ever had?
Whatever. You're just bitter because you chose the boring life. Speaking of which, I actually need a teeny tiny favor.
Here we go. This is the real reason you texted me, isn't it?
Ugh, can you not right now? Just listen. I need you to watch Susie for me today.
Nora, I'm not even home. I'm across town running errands. I can't just magically teleport home because you decided to dump responsibility on me.
Okay, but can't you hurry? It's not that far. You're just being difficult.
Difficult? You're the one who's impossible, Nora. Where is Susie right now?
OMG, don't freak out. She's fine. I dropped her off at your place. She's probably just chilling on the porch, so you can chill out too, okay? It's not like she's sitting in a blizzard or something.
Are you kidding me right now? It's about to storm, Nora. There's a thunderstorm warning flashing across every radio station in this city.
Oh my God. You're being so dramatic. It's a little drizzle, Isabella. A few sprinkles. Big whoop.
A few sprinkles? She's 5 years old, Nora. She's sitting alone outside and you don't even care.
Seriously, she's tougher than you think. Kids need fresh air and stuff. Builds character or whatever.
Builds character? Leaving a child alone in a storm builds neglect charges. That's what it builds.
Oh, please. It's not like I abandoned her. I knew you'd come running. You're all motherly and whatever.
That's not the point. You don't just leave a kid on someone's porch like an Amazon package.
OMG, you're so touchy. She's having an adventure. Kids love that kind of stuff. She's fine.
An adventure? Being left out in the rain wondering why her mom just disappeared without even a goodbye? You call that an adventure?
Well, when you put it like that, you sound like the villain, not me. All this negative energy? Jeez.
Negative energy? I'm worried about your daughter, Nora. Forgive me for not being thrilled while she's sitting there soaking wet.
It's really not that bad. She'll dry off. Little kids are basically waterproof.
I can't believe you sometimes. I really can't. How can you be so casual about your own child sitting out in a thunderstorm?
OMG, you act like I left her on the moon or something. She's fine. Did you? Well, obviously, I figured you'd be back soon. You're always Miss-Responsible. Always doing the right thing, blah, blah, blah. Unbelievable. You're seriously putting her in danger because you didn't want to deal with her for one day? It's not like that. I had stuff to do. And Susie's, like, totally obsessed with you anyway. It's basically a win-win. I don't care how you try to spin it. You don't just dump a kid and run off. Well, every second you keep texting angry messages is another second she's sitting in the rain. Maybe get moving instead of writing an essay. The very second that I make sure Susie is safe, I'm calling Max and telling him about this. Aw, you're gonna tell on me? LOL, how pathetic can you get? I wasn't even home, Max. I was still out running errands when she did it. One of my neighbors found Susie sitting on the porch alone.
Oh my God, is she okay? Where is Susie now?
She's as okay as she can be, considering. My neighbor took her inside when it started raining. I'm rushing back now. I'm maybe 10 minutes away.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to say. This is insane. How could Nora think this was okay?
Because she doesn't think, Max. That's the whole problem. She just acts on impulse and expects everyone else to clean up after her.
This is next level bad. I mean, she's been selfish before, but this is straight up dangerous.
Exactly. And the worst part is, I don't even think she realizes how wrong it is. She probably thinks I'm the bad guy for being mad.
God, you're right. You're absolutely right. She's so far gone she can't even tell when she's putting Susie in danger.
It makes me sick. It really does. That poor girl deserves so much better than this.
I know. Susie deserves stability, love, real attention, not a mom who thinks dropping her off like a package is normal.
I can't believe how close we came to something worse happening. What if no one had seen her? What if she had wandered off looking for help?
Don't even say it. I feel like I'm gonna throw up just thinking about it.
We can't keep pretending things will get better on their own. Nora's not going to magically become a real parent overnight.
No, she's not. And every day we wait is just another day Susie's stuck in the middle of this disaster.
We've given her more chances than she deserves. We've been patient. We've tried to talk to her. Nothing changes.
Yeah, and it's Susie who keeps getting hurt over and over again.
Max, I think it's time we did something more drastic. Something permanent.
I was hoping you'd say that, because I've been thinking the same thing for a long time now. I just didn't want to be the one to bring it up.
It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be clean, but it's better than standing by and watching this happen again and again.
Exactly. I'd rather fight for Susie now than regret doing nothing later.
She deserves a safe home. She deserves people who actually think about her needs, not a mom who treats her like a burden to dump whenever she feels like it.
Yeah, she deserves a hell of a lot better than this.
Then we have to do it, Max. We have to.
We will, no matter what it takes.
Hey, guess who's back from paradise? Had the best week ever. Like literally top 3 of my life.
Oh, good. You finally remembered you have a daughter.
Jeez, chill. Buzzkill much? I just got back. Let a girl breathe before you start throwing shade.
A week, Nora. You were gone for a week without even pretending to check in on Susie.
OMG, relax. She was with you. She's not like a baby or something. You're acting like I left her in a dumpster.
You practically did. You abandoned her without so much as a warning or a goodbye.
God, you are so freaking dramatic. It's not that deep.
It is that deep, Nora. You left your child. You didn't even bother to make sure I was home before you dropped her off.
Well, you're always so responsible and whatever. I figured you'd be back fast. No big deal.
She could have been kidnapped. She could have wandered off into the woods. Anything could have happened, Nora.
OMG, she's fine though. Like, seriously, you're freaking out over nothing.
I'm freaking out because I care. Something you clearly know nothing about.
Ugh, stop it. You're making it sound like I don't love her or something.
You don't even love her enough to interrupt your vacation to check if she's alive. Tell me again about love, Nora.
Ugh, whatever. It was a romantic vacation, okay? You can't bring a kid on that. Get real.
You know what else is real? Being a mother. But I guess you wouldn't know anything about that.
LOL, you are so jealous. You're stuck in a boring married life and you can't handle the I'm out here living.
I live just fine, Nora. I just don't sacrifice my child's well-being to do it.
Yawn. You're like ancient. No offense, but you act like you're 80 sometimes.
And you act like you're 15.
At least I still know how to have fun. Not my fault you're bitter.
Not bitter. Just disgusted.
Whatever. Point is, I had the most amazing week with my boyfriend. I think he might be the one.
The one who encourages you to abandon your child? What a keeper.
God, you're impossible. Maybe if you smiled once in a while, you'd get it.
Maybe if you cared about someone besides yourself, you'd understand what being an adult means.
Blah, blah, blah. Lecture, lecture. When are you gonna get off my case? Let a girl live her dream life.
Speaking of real life, Max and I have been talking.
Oh, here it comes. More judgment. Hit me with it.
It's not judgment, it's facts. We've decided we don't want to give Susie back.
LMAO, are you kidding me?
Dead serious. We want to adopt her permanently.
Good luck! Like a court's gonna just let you steal my kid.
No one's stealing anything. You gave her away the moment you decided she was disposable.
Oh, whatever. Honestly, you want her so bad? Give me 10 grand and she's all yours.
You're serious?
Dead serious. Cash talks, baby. Besides, I'm marrying my boyfriend soon. Duh. Child support's gonna dry up anyway. Might as well get something out of it.
You're vile. You're worse than I even imagined.
OMG, stop being so dramatic. It's just business.
Fine, we'll pay you.
Hell yeah.
But on 2 conditions.
Ugh, conditions again? Whatever. What now?
1, you sign over full custody. No visitation, no rights, no coming back later when you change your mind.
Duh. Not like I want some brat showing up ruining my hot girl life anyway.
2, you sign a restraining order. You stay away from Max, from me, and especially from Susie. Forever.
Easy peasy. Where do I sign? Just make sure the check clears, girl.
It's not going to be a check. It's going to be official, notarized, signed paperwork. No loopholes, no drama.
LOL, whatever. Give me my money and you'll never hear from me again.
Good. That's exactly what Susie deserves.
OMG, can we wrap this up already? I got a mani-pedi appointment in like an hour. Priorities, you know.
Trust me, Nora. I know exactly where your priorities are. And soon, you'll be nothing but a bad memory.
Bye! Have fun playing house. Don't come crying to me when she turns into a teenage nightmare. LOL.
We'll take our chances.
Hey, stranger. Long time no talk.
What do you want, Nora?
Geez, cold much? I was just checking in. Wanted to know how my little girl's doing.
Your little girl? You forfeited any right to call her that when you sold her to us like she was a used car. You signed full custody away, Nora. You agreed legally never to contact her.
OMG, chill. I'm not trying to start anything. I was just curious. You know, wondering how she's been.
You don't get to be curious. You gave up that right the second you cashed the check.
You don't gotta be so nasty about it. Like, damn. Can't I even ask how my kid's doing?
She's not your kid. She's ours. Max and I have raised her, loved her, supported her. Every single thing you should have done but didn't.
Ugh, whatever. So how is she anyway?
If you must know, she's doing exceptionally well. She's attending a private high school on a full academic scholarship. She's a captain of the track and field team. Last year, she won the state championship in the 400-meter sprint. She's brilliant, focused, and thriving.
Wow, that's my girl.
No, she's my girl. Max's girl, not yours.
OMG, chill. Like, whatever. I'm happy for her. She's doing amazing. Clearly she got all that from me.
Nothing she is came from you. Everything she is came from who she chose to be and who we taught her to be.
Jeez, whatever. You don't gotta get all defensive. I just wanted to talk to her, you know? Catch up or whatever.
Absolutely not.
OMG, why not? You're so selfish sometimes. I'm her real mom.
A real mother doesn't abandon her child for a boyfriend and a shopping spree. A real mother doesn't put a price tag on her daughter's life.
God, you're so uptight. Even if you adopted her, you can't change biology. She's still my flesh and blood.
Funny how biology only matters to you when you want something. You didn't care about biology when you sold her. You didn't care about biology when you spent the money you got on her on luxury vacations.
OMG, whatever. You're so bitter. It's not healthy, girl. Maybe that's why it took you and Max, like, forever to finally have a real kid of your own.
That's none of your business. Our struggles are not a punchline for you to mock.
Jeez, relax. I'm just saying it must be hard, you know? Having a new baby and a teenager in the house? That's a lot. Maybe you could use a little help.
What are you getting at, Nora?
I mean, if you're feeling overwhelmed or whatever, I could always take Susie back. I mean, it's been years, but like, no hard feelings, right?
You want Susie back?
Yeah! Like, she's still technically my daughter, right? I could totally pick up where I left off.
You're unbelievable.
What? I'm being generous here. You should be thanking me for offering to help lighten your load.
Generous? You gave her up for cash like she was an old couch you didn't want anymore. Now you think you can just stroll back in and take her back like nothing happened?
Well, yeah. People change, okay? Maybe I'm ready now.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you walked away.
OMG, stop being so cold. She's my kid, Isabella.
She's our daughter. Ours. You are nothing to her but a cautionary tale.
OMG, you're so full of yourself. You act like you're perfect. Newsflash, you're not.
At least I didn't trade her for a paycheck.
You're such a bitter old witch. Whatever. I'll just file for custody and get her back myself.
Go ahead and try. You'll be laughed out of the courtroom.
We'll see about that.
Why now, Nora? Why after all these years are you suddenly desperate to drag her back into your life?
Maybe I just want to reconnect, okay? Maybe I just want to have a real mother-daughter relationship again.
You think I believe that? After 10 years of silence? After 10 years of pretending she didn't exist?
People change.
No, Nora, you don't change. You only want Susie back because you're in trouble.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm not in trouble.
Really? Because according to public court filings, you're about to be charged with fraud.
What? How do you even know about that?
I keep tabs on people who might be a threat to my family. Unlike you, I protect the ones I love.
You're lying. You have no idea what you're talking about.
You never notified the court that you gave Susie up. You kept collecting child support from her biological father even after you signed her away. That's fraud, Nora. And now you're going to have to pay back every cent you stole.
OMG, no. You don't get it. It wasn't like that. It's not my fault the system's all confusing.
It's your fault you chose money over your daughter. Again.
Please, Isabella, you don't understand. If they see I have Susie back, maybe they'll go easy on me. Maybe they'll think it was all a misunderstanding or something.
It's too late for that.
No, it's not. I can fix this. I just need her back for a little while.
I already informed the court. They know she's been with Max and me for the past 10 years. You don't have a leg to stand on.
No!
Formally charged with fraud, the court ordered her to repay every cent she had wrongfully collected from Susie's father during the years Susie was legally in our custody. Of course, she didn't have the money. She had blown through it all on vacations, clothes, and whatever else caught her attention at the time. Now, her wages are being garnished and she's living in poverty, right where her choices led her. Meanwhile, our family is thriving. Susie has fully embraced life with her little brother. She's the best big sister we could have ever hoped for. Watching them grow together has been the greatest gift Max and I could imagine. We're stronger, happier, and more united than ever. Nora made her choices, and she's living with the consequences. As for us, we're living in peace. Exactly the life Susie always deserved.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, you've been getting home later and later lately. Is everything okay?
Not this again. Why can't you just let me have a little fun without blowing up my phone every 5 minutes?
I'm not blowing up your phone, I'm just concerned. It's almost 3 in the morning, Connie. You didn't even tell me you were going out tonight.
Because I don't have to. You're not my warden, Jim. I don't owe you a schedule.
It's not about control, it's about common courtesy. All I'm asking for is a message. Hey, going out, be back late. Is that really so hard?
Maybe you should get a hobby instead of waiting around like some sad little puppy.
Maybe you could act like you're married instead of single.
Wow, look at you, throwing a tantrum. Newsflash, Jim. I'm allowed to have a life outside of being your boring housewife.
You're allowed to have a life, but you're not allowed to treat me like a human wallet while you do it.
Oh my God, are you seriously bringing this up right now? I swear, you are obsessed with money.
I'm obsessed with trying to figure out why my credit card statement contains about $1,500 in charges I didn't make. You seriously thought I wouldn't notice that massive charge?
Honestly, yeah. I figured you'd be too busy working to bother checking.
So the plan was to spend my money and just pray I didn't notice?
It's called trust, Jim. Maybe you should look it up sometime.
Trust isn't blowing thousands of dollars on clothes, jewelry, and spa days while lying about it.
What's yours is mine, Jim. That's literally the point of marriage.
Marriage isn't a license to drain someone dry and leave them with nothing.
Stop being so dramatic. It's just money. You'll make more.
Yeah, assuming you don't spend us into bankruptcy first.
I think you ought to be considering just what sort of position you're in, Jim. Because if you keep bugging me like this, I'll call Daddy. And believe me, Jim, you don't want that.
Really? You're gonna threaten me with your father again?
Oh, I'm not threatening. I'm promising. All Daddy has to do is make one phone call to your company, close the account, and boom, you're done.
You really think this is normal behavior?
I think you're lucky to have me at all. Most guys would kill to have a wife this hot and this connected.
Most guys would run for the hills.
Yeah, well, you're not most guys, Jim. You're my guy. Which means you do what I say, smile while you do it, and stop whining about every little thing.
Every little thing? We're not talking about me forgetting to take out the trash. You're blowing through our savings like it's Monopoly money.
It's our money. And if you can't handle me spending a little to enjoy life, maybe you shouldn't have married me in the first place.
Trust me, I'm thinking about that a lot lately.
Keep up that attitude and you're gonna find yourself broke, single, and begging me to take you back. Daddy won't even need to lift a finger.
You are unbelievable.
You should be thanking me for not already telling him what a miserable husband you are.
Yeah, thanks for the favor. Real generous of you.
You're welcome.
Whatever, Connie. I'm done arguing with you. Enjoy your little party.
Don't worry, I will. Unlike you, my friends actually know how to have a good time. Don't wait up for me.
Not planning to.
Maybe I'll come home tomorrow. Or maybe not. You'll find out when you find out.
To talk. I just checked the account. You used my card again after I explicitly told you not to.
Ugh, are you seriously blowing up my phone over that? Get a grip, Jim. You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm not embarrassing myself. You're the one spending money we don't have like you think it grows on trees. This is serious, Connie. You can't keep doing this.
Maybe you can't keep whining. Did you ever think of that? Your constant complaining is a total buzzkill.
Connie, it's not buzzkill to expect my wife to not rob me blind while I'm working overtime.
Oh, spare me the sob story. You know who I was when you married me.
Apparently, I didn't know the half of it.
Maybe you just weren't paying attention. Not my fault you're boring and clueless.
You want to talk about clueless? You blew $6,000 in 2 days. Do you even remember what you bought?
Details, details. The point is, I was living my best life, which is more than I can say for you.
You need to return everything you bought today.
LOL, Not happening. I already wore half of it. And besides, returns are so tedious.
Then pay for it yourself.
Why would I do that when I can just remind you how much Daddy's business means to your little employer?
Of course, right back to Daddy every single time.
Hey, I use the tools I'm given. You should be thankful Daddy likes you even a little bit.
I don't want his approval. I want a wife who doesn't threaten to ruin my life every time she maxes out a credit card.
Well, tough, because this is what you signed up for.
I signed up for marriage, not financial blackmail.
If you hate it so much, maybe you should get a second job. You know, so you can keep up with me.
I'm not getting a second job so you can buy another designer bag.
Whatever. I don't need your permission anyway. Because guess what, Jimmy boy? I'm going on vacation!
Vacation?
Yup, booked it this morning. Hawaii, VIP resort, the works.
And let me guess, you used my card to pay for it.
Duh. How else was I gonna snag the penthouse suite?
Unbelievable. That's all I can say. You're unbelievable.
And if you're even thinking about disabling that card, don't bother. Because if you do, I'll divorce you so fast your head'll spin.
And let me guess, your daddy will crush my career into dust too?
Bingo! Maybe you're not as stupid as you look after all.
This isn't sustainable, Connie. You can't just keep threatening me forever.
Watch me. Have fun sitting at home while I live it up in Hawaii. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I won't. You'll just have to wait and see.
Connie, we need to talk again.
Oh, what now, Jim? I'm busy. Some of us actually have lives.
I was going through the purchases you made yesterday, the ones you charged to my card without permission again.
Yeah? And? Did I buy something you don't approve of? Boo-hoo.
No, not the purchases themselves. It's where you made them.
Oh my God, Jim. Who cares where I went?
I care when half of them are romantic beachside restaurants, couples spas, and jewelry stores.
So what? A girl can't treat herself?
Funny. A lot of those places offer romantic getaway packages. You don't really strike me as someone who books a couples lovers massage for herself.
Maybe I just felt like being extra pampered. Ever think of that?
Who are you with, Connie?
None of your business. Drop it.
No, not this time. Who are you with?
You're really pushing your luck, Jim. If you keep asking stupid questions, you're not gonna like the answers.
I think I already know the answers. I just want to hear you say it.
You're such a drama queen. God, no wonder you're so pathetic.
Did you have a good time at that beachside dinner for two? Or the luxury couples spa treatment? Or the 5-star suite that only allows dual bookings?
What are you implying?
You know exactly what I'm implying. You're not stupid, you just think I am.
Are you seriously accusing me of cheating on you?
I'm not accusing you, I'm stating the obvious.
Good, because guess what? I am cheating on you, and I'm not even sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe if you weren't such a boring loser, I wouldn't have had to find someone else to keep me entertained.
You disgust me!
Oh, don't be so dramatic. It's not like you didn't see this coming. You knew you couldn't keep up with me.
Who is he?
Wouldn't you like to know? Let's just say he's everything you're not. Exciting, rich, actually knows how to make a woman feel alive.
And I suppose he's footing the bill for all those luxury expenses, too?
LOL, no. You are, dummy. Thanks for the vacation. Me and my boyfriend really appreciate it.
Unbelievable.
I mean, come on. Would you really expect me to waste my money on some guy? Please, that's your job.
You're unbelievable! Absolutely unbelievable!
Face it, Jim. You're never getting rid of me. You'll keep funding my fun, or I'll tear your whole life apart.
You're already doing a good job of that without any extra effort.
And you'll keep smiling while you do it. Because if you even think about fighting back, Daddy's gonna make sure you never work in this town again.
I'm not putting up with this anymore.
Oh yes, you are. You'll sit there like the good little ATM you are, and you'll keep paying for my happiness, or else.
You're sick, Connie. Completely rotten.
Maybe, but at least I'm not broke and boring like you.
You seriously think you have the upper hand here?
I know I do. You're nothing without me. Nothing without my daddy's protection.
You shouldn't be so confident, Connie. You're not as untouchable as you think.
Please, what are you gonna do, Jim? Write me a sad little letter? Cry to HR? Call my daddy and tattle on me? Grow up.
No, but you're gonna find out soon enough.
Oh, so scary. You sound so serious. Should I be shaking in my designer heels?
Maybe you should. Enjoy your little vacation while you can.
Believe me, I will. Unlike you, my boyfriend actually knows how to treat a woman right.
We'll see how long that lasts.
LOL, whatever, loser. I'm going back to my boyfriend now. Have fun sitting in your sad little apartment thinking about everything you lost.
I'm not the one who lost, Connie. You are. You just don't realize it yet.
Keep telling yourself that. Maybe someday you'll even believe it. Jim? What the hell is going on? I just tried to use my credit card and it got declined right in the middle of the store. I had a cart full of clothes and everyone was staring at me like I was some kind of criminal. Fix this right now.
No mistake, Connie. I had the card disabled this morning, and frankly, it should have been done a long time ago.
You can't do that. That's my card too. You had no right to just shut it off without even telling me.
It's not your card. It's my personal account under my name alone. And after everything you've pulled, there's no way you're getting another dime out of it.
You selfish bastard. You better fix this right now, I swear. I'll call Daddy and make sure you regret ever pulling this little stunt.
Go ahead, pick up the phone. Call him. See if that makes a difference.
Don't think I won't. You know damn well Daddy has enough influence to crush your pathetic little company in 5 minutes flat. If he pulls his orders, you'll be out on the streets.
You really believe that, don't you? That Daddy's company holds all the cards and that my employer would just fold overnight if he got upset?
It's not a belief, it's a fact. Daddy buys millions of dollars worth of parts from you every year. Without him, your company's finished.
You might want to sit down for this, Connie, because you've been living in a fantasy world for a very long time. The truth is, it's your father's company that needs us, not the other way around.
What? You're insane. Daddy can get whatever he needs from somewhere else if he has to.
No, he can't. You'd know that if you ever paid attention to anything beyond your next shopping trip. My company owns the patents on every single part your dad's business relies on. There's no alternative supplier, no second source, no backup plan he can call. If he loses us, he loses everything.
No! I don't believe you. You're just trying to scare me.
Believe whatever you want, it doesn't change the facts. Your father's entire product line depends on us, and without our shipments, his production comes to a grinding halt.
Daddy's been working with your company for years. They wouldn't just drop him like that.
They would, and they did. The only reason your father ever got the discounts, the priority shipments, and all the other special treatment he's used to is because the old CEO was his friend. But that CEO retired last year, and the new one isn't interested in personal loyalty. He's interested in profit. And your father's endless demands and last-minute changes were costing us far more than he was worth.
You're lying! He's still a valuable client.
Not anymore. The new management ran the numbers and it was an easy call. Your father's company got officially cut off yesterday.
Cut off? What does that even mean?
It's too late to fix anything, Connie. The call was already made yesterday. The last shipment our company is ever going to make to your dad's company was sent out last night. Once those parts run out, your dad's entire production line will grind to a halt, and there's not a damn thing you can do to stop it.
You're doing this on purpose to hurt me. You're trying to destroy my family.
No, Connie, you and your father did that all by yourselves. I'm just finally walking away before you drag me down with you. This is what happens when you treat people like pawns, Connie. Eventually, the board flips over.
You're seriously unbelievable, Jim. How can you stand there like some smug executioner while you tear apart people's lives without a second thought? Do you even have a soul anymore?
If I don't, Connie, it's only because you spent 4 years carving pieces out of it. Every lie you told, every dollar you stole, every time you laughed in my face while you flaunted someone else. You didn't seem to worry about my life back then. Funny how it only matters now that it's your comfort on the chopping block.
This isn't the same. Marriage is supposed to mean something. You're supposed to stick by your partner even when things get tough.
Marriage means partnership, Connie. Marriage means loyalty, respect, love, none of which you ever gave me. You used me, you drained me dry, you mocked me to my face, you treated me like a paycheck and a punching bag, not a partner. So don't you dare preach about what marriage is supposed to mean.
I made mistakes, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. You didn't have to go nuclear.
You didn't make mistakes, Connie. You made choices over and over again, and now you finally have to live with them.
Whatever. At least I still get to keep all the amazing stuff I bought with your card. So thanks for that, loser.
You can keep the junk, Connie. I'm not interested in a single thing you touched. But don't get too comfortable, because you're gonna pay me back every single dollar you stole!
Ha! Good luck with that. There's no way you can make me pay you back.
I have every text message where I told you clearly and explicitly not to use my card. Every charge you make after that is documented. That's fraud, Connie, and the court isn't gonna be on your side.
You're such a liar! We're married. What's yours is mine. You can't sue me.
What's yours is mine might sound cute on a pillow, but it's not a legal principle. The credit card is mine, the account is mine, and when you use it without permission, it's theft, plain and simple.
It doesn't matter. We're married. Married people share everything.
Not when one partner revokes permission in writing. I have everything I need to prove it. You're gonna be on the hook for every last cent plus damages, and there's not a thing you can do to stop it.
No! You can't do this to me. That would destroy me, my credit, my job prospects, my future. I'll have nothing left.
Good! Maybe for once in your life you'll understand what it feels like to lose something that matters.
Please, Jim, please, please, please. I'll fix everything. I'll break up with my boyfriend. I'll come home. I'll be the wife you always wanted.
Don't bother. I'm already packing. I'll be moved out before you even figure out how badly you screwed yourself.
You're just mad. You don't mean it. We can fix this if we just talk.
I'm not mad, Connie. I'm done. There's a difference.
Please, Jim. Please give me one more chance. I swear I'll change. I'll do whatever you say. I'll be perfect.
If you were capable of that, you would have done it years ago. I'm not interested in fixing someone who broke themselves and blamed me for it.
I can't do this without you. Please, Jim, don't leave me alone. I'll die without you.
You'll survive, Connie. You survived just fine when you thought you had better options. You'll survive now.
I'll never love anyone like I loved you. Please don't walk away. Please don't give up on us.
There is no us anymore. There's me moving on and you facing the consequences you tried so hard to pretend didn't exist. If you have anything more to say, tell it to my lawyer. As far as I'm concerned, this conversation is over.
Jim? Jim, please. Please don't do this. Please.
Honestly, if Connie had spent half as much time learning basic legal facts as she did memorizing credit card numbers, she might have saved herself a lot of grief. The court didn't take long to see through her nonsense. They ruled in my favor on every point. She got basically nothing out of the divorce. No spousal support, no property settlements, not even the junk she bought on my card. Instead, she was slapped with an order to pay back every single cent she stole after I revoked her permission. The sum was astronomical. Between the luxury vacations, the shopping sprees, the romantic getaways she funded for herself and her boyfriends, it added up fast. The kind of debt you don't recover from in one lifetime. Meanwhile, my own life took a sharp turn upward. It was actually my idea to branch our company out to other buyers once the old CEO retired. I made the right call at the right time, and they rewarded me for it with a big promotion. Funny, isn't it? All the damage Connie tried to cause ended up pushing me into a better life. I guess that's the one thing I have to thank her for.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.